a world-class player these days, because sometimes people pay a lot of money and automatically people are like, we've got a world-class player because we've paid X amount of dollars. Or someone can have, a nice little purple patch. This guy is world-class. For me personally, I think, just a couple off the list. Longevity is a big one, and consistency is another big one. So I'll throw it back to you, boys, and let's get this happening.
I like those keywords, longevity and consistency. When I think of world class players, just to name a few, of course, Messi and Ronaldo, can't go past either of those guys. They've been at the top for a long time. They have consistently been the best at the top for a long time, and they've left long lasting legacies on football. To me, the only thing I'd add in terms of what you said, Robbie, with consistency and longevity, I think it's about leaving a legacy as well. Um, what I mean by legacy, I'm sure we'll unpack a little bit. But RJ, tell us, man, what makes a world class player? Because Chelsea have signed about 25 of them this window.
Well, that's it. We're a world-class club, world-class players, not in a world-class situation, obviously. But look, I think what you're thinking about are world-class players that have done it over a long period of time. I don't necessarily agree that longevity and consistency is what makes you world-class. World-class is excellence. It makes you outstanding. It makes you being elite. It makes you being one of the best in your position, a standout contributor. It doesn't matter if you do it over a short period or a long period. You are the best at what you do. That is world class to me. For example, I could win a Champions League and I could beat a player of the tournament and a World Cup. I could win a Ballon d'Or for a season or two, and then I could fall off the face of the planet. But I was the best at what I did, or I made the top 11, the world 11. I'm a world-class player at that moment in time. So for me, again, world-class players can have a prolonged period of greatness, which Messi and Ronaldo have, for example, Thierry Henry, Frank Lampard, Scholes, Rooney, blah, blah, blah. But I don't necessarily think it's based on tenure. So that's for me. Talent is a big thing.
Robbie, what do you think about that? RJ saying it doesn't really matter if it's 6 months, 6 years. If you're the best, you're the best.
Oh, look, I take his point. At that time, you are world class, which I can't really argue. If you do win a Ballon d'Or at the time, you're the best player in the world, so you'd have to be put up in that category.